Welcome students to a tutorial on logging into Canvas and an overview of Canvas from the student view. First, to get to the Canvas link to log in, you will want to go to wbrc.k12.mi.us, which is the district website. From there, in the middle of the screen, you will see a WBRC Canvas website login link. You will want to click on that. That will take you to the Canvas website, where you will then click on Login with Google. You will then want to type in your user account, email address, which is the first 6 letters of your last name, the first initial of your first name, and your middle initial, at students.wbrc.k12.mi.us. After you type that in, you'll click on Next and then type in your password. After you've clicked Next, it will take you into the Canvas website where you'll be on your dashboard. The dashboard will list all of the tiles for the different courses that you have. If you don't see a course or a tile for a course that you are currently enrolled in, it may just be that the teacher has not published it yet. So keep watching for that. To enter into a course, you will click on the tile for that specific course. When you go in, it will take you to the teacher's homepage. From there, you have several different options. On the left, it will list different areas that you can go into: assignments, discussions, grades. You can see people that are in the course, pages, quizzes, files, etc. And the key one is modules, which will take you to the actual lessons for each component of the course. At the bottom, you will see 3 different icons. One is a link to the learning modules. The second one is a help, which will take you to support or contact information of who you can get help from. And the last one is a parents link. This will take parents to resources. Please keep in mind that as we are starting, teachers are still updating the parents' resources and the help support information. When we click on the Learn icon, that will take us to our modules. You will see any of the modules that the teachers have published. As you are looking at the modules, there are a few icons that you will be seeing that I want to make sure you understand what they are. The first is a little chain, which is a link to the lessons. Then there's a rocket, which represents a quiz. You also have a little piece of paper with a pencil, which is an assignment. If you want to see the lesson for a particular portion of a module, click on the text next to the chain, and that will come up. It'll give you an introduction. It may have some questions for you. Read through the material, and then as you get toward the bottom, you'll see one of 9 pages, or one of however many pages there are. Click on the arrow pointing to the right to go to the next page. Some of the resources will have videos to go along with the explanation. Make sure you are watching the video completely. You can click on transcript, which will give you a PDF of what is being talked about in the video. Once the video is done, click on the arrow to go on to the next page. Continue working through that until you have reached the end of the lesson. You'll notice on this specific page, there are some examples and some questions that you can answer. Once you have looked at the problem and decided on the answer, you will click on the tab or the button that says Answer. It will show you examples of that and how it can be broken down to get the correct answer. It's a good way to check to see if you're on the right track. You want to make sure to click on the activity button to access that activity. You may print it, or you can always save it and then turn it in at a later time. So in this particular activity, it gives us some problems. It gives directions on what we need to do. There is a blue box here, or a little highlighted box that I can click in, and I can actually type in my answers. I can break it down into steps if I need to. Once you are done, if you are typing your information right on the screen, you want to make sure that you click on the download button, save it in a spot where you will know where to find it at a later time, recommending documents or maybe even a flash drive. Make sure you have a meaningful name to it, and then click Save. Once you have done that, go back up to the top. There should be a tab open with the module in it. Click on that and continue working. Once you have completed all of those, then go down toward the bottom of the page and on the right-hand side, click on Next. You will go on to the next activity, or if it's a quiz or an assignment, you will want to complete that and turn it in. Discussions is an area where teachers can put out a question and students can discuss with one another what their thoughts are on that particular topic, or maybe even how they go about solving a problem. Grades will allow you to check your grades as your teachers are correcting your assignments. It will have the assignment, due date, a status, and what your score is as the teachers are grading those. People will list the students that are in this particular course. You can choose from all roles. You can choose teacher to see who the specific teacher is if you need to. You could just do students so you can see just the students. Pages will just list any pages that the teacher may have on. This probably will be one that you will not see very often. When you are done with a course or working on an assignment for that day, then go back to your dashboard. On the left-hand side, click Dashboard. Now you can go into the next course and start working on the material. A nice feature that is available if you need to communicate with your teachers is an inbox. If you click on the inbox, that will allow you to compose a message and send it to your teacher. If you go up into the middle of the screen, you'll see a little piece of paper with a pencil, and it is labeled as Compose a New Message. You can click on that, select the course, select who you would like to send that message to by clicking on the little book at the far right-hand side. And then it'll bring up teachers, students, and observers if there are any observers. Observers are parents who are there to watch what their students are doing and to be able to help them out. Then you can click on the teacher that you would like to send it to, if there is more than one teacher. You can also start typing the name in so that you can then select the student or the teacher that you would like to send the message to. Always include a subject so that the person receiving the message knows what it is about. You can then choose to send this as individual message to each of the recipients, or it can be just sent as a group one. Then you'll come down to the bigger area and type in your message. And once you have the message typed in, you would click send, and then that will send it on to the specific person. You will get a green message saying it's been sent. Now you just need to wait for the person to receive that message and to respond. There is a calendar. The calendar will show you or assignments coming up and when they're due. Courses is just another way that you can access the courses that you are currently enrolled in to get to the modules. Please make sure if you have any questions or concerns that you are communicating with your teachers so that they can help you.